Hello, and welcome to what will be, the second to last presidential NYSPA update, at least from me. I wanted to start by wishing you and your family a healthy and happy holiday season. As I'm recording, we are in the eighth day of Hanukkah. So, for those of our members who celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. And we're just a week off from Christmas. So, for our members who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And for those of you who do not celebrate a holiday season um, as it relates to a religious observance, I still wish you a time period of health and peace. Uh, Now, in this particular presidential update, I'm going to make an appeal to you. And that the first thing that I would like to appeal to you is for you to renew your membership. We are on track with our membership renewals. We have, I believe, something like 29% in week four of asking people to renew their membership. But we would like to get 100% renewal rate, which is rarely done, and we would like to grow new members. So you likely would have received an email from the office reminding you to renew your membership. Please send that back in because we need your renewals so that we can continue to do the hard work that we've been doing. I also want to give you an update on CEs. I'm sure you saw a letter that went out earlier this week that was penned by the presidential team or trio, our DPA, as well as our chair of the legislative committee, explaining to you where we're at. So the regs have been voted for approval. We submitted a formal commentary with very detailed requests, and our request was not uncommon because in the board's response to our request, as well as others, there were some common trends. They reported that they received over 200 comments from members, associations, and affiliates, and they broke down the comments into 24 different categories, and they wrote a response. The biggest issue is that we requested a delay for CE, and they declined that, amongst others. But this was a real frustrating thing for us at NYSPA. And the frustrating thing was that we requested opportunity to meet with David Hamilton at the SED, and this was during the commentary period, and we thought we would get a meeting, but instead he told us to just submit our formal commentary, and we did, and he summarily dismissed our comments, as well as every other one. So not just him, but the board. All 200 comments came with a no response. So this was very disappointing. And the comments and board's response came out on Monday. And by Wednesday, we're already on the phone with him. And he was explaining why the board chose the path that they did. And ultimately, they felt that they could not change the law. The law says it's supposed to start January 1, so they wanted to honor the law. We expressed concerns about the number of providers and infrastructure, and we were told that this is consistent with the other providers who rolled out CE. And David Hamilton himself was part of about 7 of these rollouts, and he felt that our concern was not really that big of a deal. So he didn't think that he should delay it. He did note that the way to get a delay would be through the legislative process, which likely wouldn't happen that quickly, but or an executive order, which we are in the process of requesting a meeting with Governor Cuomo. So that's the update on CE. We are disappointed that our feedback was not received well. That is very, very troubling. But we will continue this fight. We're not yet giving up, and we owe it to our members to leave no stone unturned. So we are going to bump it up to the governor's office and see if we can get a meeting and maybe an executive order to delay it because of COVID. In terms of the Workers' Compensation Board, they put out some new regulations, and that's also in an open commentary period. Our lobbyists and Jerry drafted up a response to the Workers' Compensation Board, and we sent that response back to the lobbyists yesterday, and hopefully they will include psychologists and the psychology panel in guiding their changes. The last thing I want to talk to you about is the DEI, which stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. The Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee is fully active and moving along, and we're going to start bringing you information as it relates to positive psychology among diverse communities, and look out for that. If you want more information about the DEI committee, reach out to Dr. Alex Straightner or Dr. Amina Mahmood, who will be in 2021 the co-chairs. With that, I end the same way that I started this video, wishing you and your family a healthy and happy holiday season. And I will give you a final report on the year in my final presidential address. Be well, everybody. Take care.